Atiku has attacked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This man seems not to be capable of. He cannot solve the Nigeria problem. There may be. What do you have to say about this?
Well, no, it's not about solving Nigeria problem. It's a problem because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is someone who will believe that he will bring understanding to governance, to leadership, and be able to look at certain areas where he can concentrate and be able to transform certain sectors of the economy once and for all. That was the hope of so many, and that was what people projected. Most of these policies that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is implementing today were policies he kicked against in the past, using all manner of derogatory words to attack such policies in the past. But the fact still remains that now you have come to power. We expected that a southern president would have been able to, show some kind of sophistication in leadership to at least put it out there that the South.
Mr. Chile, let's continue, sir. But looking at this kind of, when we are saying his politics, that why is Atiku attacking him now?
Atiku is not attacking him now. They are the people that brought APC to the national level, and they ganged up against PDP. So they get to that level, where the fact that the person that they gave power to, or the party they brought into power has brought some kind of disappointment, and they need to realign, since they are the kingmakers, since they are the people that will determine who and how Nigeria should be run. So if he's making that statement and possibly calling for a revolution in that regard, that what this man is putting in terms of leadership to Nigerians out there might lead to revolution. And we didn't ask him, like we refused to ask Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what kind of change are they talking about? What kind of change are they talking? When they brought about change, we needed to ask them what type of change. So we needed to ask Atiku, what type of revolution is he actually talking about?
Now there is a warning to the Nigerian government that, God forbid, the incident that happened at Nepal, that maybe they are praying that it should not happen in Nigeria. But Atiku is warning them that this kind of thing might happen if things should continue this way.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know the kind of revolution Atiku is pointing at. We need to understand very well, because these people, they make complex statements that we don't understand what they are talking about. Are they talking about a revolution that will change Nigeria, or a revolution for disintegration, or a revolution just to attack the president for attacking sake? I don't understand. So likely the nature of the revolution maybe will determine the next direction or how Nigeria will stand, in the radar. Whether it's going to be a revolution for disintegration, whether it's going to be a revolution for change of government, or it's going to be a revolution for total collapse of anything that has to do with APC government and bad leadership in Nigeria. So those are the things we need to ask ourselves. Nigeria is going through economic turmoil, burden imposed. These things we are seeing happening to Nigerians at this moment are being imposed on us. They are not naturally or economically induced hardship. They are man-made and they are imposed on us. For certain reasons, they believe. Because we won't continue to define moments like this where Nigeria have almost over 97% of natural resources to sustain and run a people-driven economy. But you can see, what they are targeting now is how to destroy the social media, how to impose tax on social media, how to make sure that Nigeria continue to eat from hand to mouth, where their children and their cronies and their corrupt criminals like them keep on, building mansions that ordinary Nigeria cannot be able to afford. Wasting billions. Go and look at their investment. Even those who are calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu corrupt are also corrupt. But you can't imagine how one person will be amassing 20 trillion, 20 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion, one person. And look at the kind of places they live. Does it commensurate with what they earn on daily basis as their salary? It does not. So potentially, they are looters. And their policies is not meant to drive a people-oriented, leadership. Apart from enriching themselves, making themselves extremely comfortable, and watch Nigerians, steam to death in hunger. And that's what the alarm Atiku is already raising, that this hunger we are experiencing in Nigeria might lead to revolution. Thank God the APC government also recognized that Nigerians are going through, hard times. But the one that has to do with survival might lead to suicide mission. That's what Atiku is talking about. I think Mr. President is running back today. He has cut short his vacation. I don't know whether he's running because of what is happening in Rivers State, the calamity he imposed in Rivers State, or the calamity he imposed on Nigerians, or because of Igbos or Obi. I don't know. You can see what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. The government are paying bandits to repent, in making them friends, dialoguing with those who killed Nigerians. But ordinary court to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to hospital, it was rejected. And you keep on saying that we are one Nigeria. We can never be one Nigeria. Okay, we can never be one Nigeria. We can never be one Nigeria. There's nothing like one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a scam.
Is it that you don't believe in it, or there's not?
Okay, what they are putting out there is making us to believe that one Nigeria is a complete scam. It's favoring other region, I agree. The Igbos are going through it, bearing the burden of this darkness. He saw the gathering, he saw the ceremony, he saw the festival, like. We have the entire bandits that have taken the life of 4 million Nigerians under gunpoint. Killing are being celebrated by the government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never killed an ant. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Bola Ahmed, he's a Yoruba man, he's a Southerner. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, maybe he's not from Yoruba, Sha. Let me just take it that way. What he is, the way he's handling Nnamdi Kanu matter is becoming too, annoying.
Too annoying.
I think he's aligning with the concept of the Northerners. Why is it that we are seeing this kind of a thing, and tomorrow you come out, you are seeing clear injustice and attack on the Igbo people, and you are still coming out to say one Nigeria? One Nigeria about Kwako.
But Mr. Chile, some people are saying if anything should happen to Nnamdi Kanu in that case.
Bros, why wouldn't what did Nnamdi Kanu? Okay, mention one person Nnamdi Kanu have killed. You mention one person he has killed. Mention one person he has killed. Think. Let the viewers too who are supposed, let them think. Mention one person Nnamdi Kanu has killed. But look at the bandits collecting 10 million, 10 billion budgets, controlling markets, killing Nigerians, and they embrace them because they feel that the Igbo man is not a violent man. They can also be oppressed. You see what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing to Igbo, clear marginalization and clear political tyranny, judicial tyranny against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo people. Let it be on the record too. It's better people go and choose. See, bros, we should not pretend about this unity. We should not be pretending. Yeah, people are enjoying it, but remember, you don't know what tomorrow will be. The Biafrans we are looking down on today might become something tomorrow, where other people will need the assistance and the support. We are going through this wilderness. Everybody is smiling, laughing, mocking the Igbo nation, ganging up, arresting voices of resistance, arresting voices of exposing the Islamic agenda in Nigeria.
Islamic agenda.
Then Bola Ahmed Tinubu is busy, happy, doing all these things, manipulating, deceiving the Northerners, deceiving the Igbo politicians, deceiving Omahi, deceiving Benjamin Carlo, Deputy Speaker, deceiving all Joseph Carlo, and all the governors of the Eastern Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is deceiving them. You heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you are freeing people who are killing Nigerians. And tomorrow you say one Nigeria about Kwoko. That's my take on that.
Okay, Mr. Let me take you on this before we go. Police react as armed Biafra agitators abduct, threatening to kill ex-Imo lawmaker.
Okay, let them kill themselves. Oh.
They should kill themselves.
Yes, because see, anything, because they are, see, I told you, they have come out to mention it. That our next target, that's Boko Haram talking now, Fulani Jihad is talking, is going to be Enugu and Port Harcourt. Where Port Harcourt there, is it not River State? What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing in River State? Is he not planting APC there? I'm asking you a question. Is he not? Are they not planting APC there? They have come out and said that our next target is, see, they said the budget 2 to 3 billion to conquer any state of interest. You might not understand what I'm talking about. Most of them does not understand. So who paying those people to conquer a particular state? Since APC enter Imo State, look at him, look at Soludo, look at what's happening in Anambra State. None of them is standing up and are watching Mazi Nnamdi Kanu die of congestive cancer. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. An Igbo man cannot do this to a Yoruba man. I can tell you that. An Igbo presidency cannot do what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can't.
But some people are saying even if Peter Obi gets there, he can't release him.
Bro, he has said it. I entered the release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2023. Peter Obi said it. Don't put words. We are watching what is happening in Nigeria. I said it. When the North took him to this thing, he reversed the tax reform bill. Now, before you go to bank, you pay. You have to have tax identification card now before you enter any bank in Nigeria now. That's Bola Ahmed Tinubu for you.
Nigeria cannot escape a revolution, Showore says after IGP's repeated failed attempts on arraignment.
Okay, let me tell you, I've said it very clearly. I don't know the type of revolution they are talking about. Mention the type of revolution they are talking about. Is it an electoral revolution? Is it election revolution? Is it hunger revolution? Is it total collapse, disintegration? Or is it just to remove and we continue suffering? No, everything should be cleared. Or are you going to measure the revolution by what it has offered or what it has become? It's okay. Because any revolution you're going to see in Nigeria today is purely going to be a political revolution.
Political revolution.
There's no two ways about that. We must understand it very clearly. We are watching. Those whom you think they are blind, they are not seeing what is happening. You are creating disunity already. You are deliberately, either by omission or commission, unknowingly to you, balkanizing Nigeria. And they think that people are not observing it. People are not watching it. You are the most sophisticated. Who told you? What value have you? What is you are holding in your hand today belongs to Israel. All the things you are holding today belong to Israel. What has Nigeria done? What was the contribution of Nigeria to the economy of the world? The device you are holding here today belongs to Israel of today. Every phone you are holding belongs to Israel. The GPS belongs to Israel.
Now this is a breaking news. I'm just seeing from the Vanguard. Troops arrest IPOB and ESN commander rescue 12 kidnapped victims.
Oh God, those citizens nobody is IPOB or nobody here said they don't know what they are talking about. These are the propaganda they use. And thank God they are exposing themselves. Let them continue killing innocent people and tag them IPOB and all that. Abi, until we become like, see, bro, they live. When they were warned not to kill Muhammad Yusuf, the police went ahead and killed him. What is happening in the north today? No, I'm asking you. Was he not a fairy preacher of a liberal Islam? They killed him. You are busy killing innocent people. You cannot see an IPOB person involved in. They are the one that sent repentant Boko Haram to the eastern part of the country, and they are using those machineries to destroy the economy of the east. Hope most of them are allowed that. Or all the governors imposed on us by the Fulani Janjaweed. That is the way. That is what you are going to see. All those who are saying they come and play. Are you not seeing it? Nigerian police are not sincere. They say right from this time said they will not be wearing clothes that has pockets. Nigerian police should not be wearing trousers and shirts or uniform that has pockets. That's the propaganda by Anonuga, Deji. All of them has brought to the eastern part of the country. What is going to happen in Rivers State if APC take over there? Very soon now you see Boko Haram there. And that's why they say they are terrorist organizations as a political party. And we have been saying this for how many years now? And we keep on saying, is it not coming to reality? They have been hammering on this for years. After the political conquest, jihadist conquest will follow, and before you need, everywhere will be turned to what they think want it to be turned to. But they are going to, you see, we are in wilderness already. An average Igbo man is in wilderness. I'm telling you. An average Igbo man anywhere is in wilderness. So we allow the Northerners to invade the South, and they are shooting Southerners. They are killing them in their farms. And you say it's one Nigeria. And the president stand up and said, no, this is not correct. You connived and held him somewhere. That will be the consequences. These are the things I'm pointing at, that Nigeria must disintegrate. Because the spirit of Nigeria was not built on patriotism. The spirit of Nigeria was built on suspicion. The spirit of Nigeria was built on bigotry. The spirit of Nigeria was built on corruption. The foundation of Nigeria was laid without electricity, without light. The foundation of Nigeria can never be greater than the identity that made Nigeria. Identities made Nigeria. Nigeria can never be greater than them. Indigenous people made Nigeria. Nigeria cannot be greater than those indigenous people. And when that decision comes to limelight, we will decide where we belong. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Let me have no signs that Tinubu can tackle severe hardship facing Nigerians, says article.
Yes, I believe that. Because if the country is facing a problem under you, and you didn't see a deliberate practical step you have taken to address that problem, to solve that problem, it shows that you have no capacity to address that problem. That's what it simply means. If there's a complaint, and authority is told about a complaint or a problem, the system is facing. When you see the authority taking practical steps to address that problem, then you know that you can say confidently that authority has capacity to address that problem. But where a problem is spoken about, has come to the light, and it's authority responsible managing that system couldn't show any practical step visible to people that is taking to address the problem. It shows it has the capacity to solve that problem. So it's the same thing as saying that. So it's just equally saying that when you don't show commitment, seriousness, and really clear-cut step you have put in place to address the problem, it shows that you have no capacity to do it. Otherwise, if evidence of your capacity to address the problem is that you will see the step you have taken. You have initiated to solve the problem. Then people now know that yes, with this step already in place, there's solution, there's light at the end of the tunnel. But when you don't see anything on ground that you are doing to solve the problem,
there's nothing he's doing to solve the problem.
What has he done now? Tell me, what has he done?
He has been able to arrest some bandit leader.
So with multifaceted problem Nigeria are facing, hardship, extreme hardship, extreme cost of living, high cost of transportation, food shortages, extreme cost of fooding, excessive taxes, excessive charges extremely beyond what people can imagine. Every aspect of cost of living is extremely high now in life of people, and government is not doing anything to tackle this. So what is everything that is happening to address this?
But someone came and said there's student loan.
Which student loan? What percentage of people have gotten this? Who has gotten this? So these are clear cost, issues that are attacking Nigerians, that are facing Nigerians, that touch their level of living standard, that bring their living standard lower. Nigeria is incurring excessive cost of living right now. Their living standard is becoming lower, poorer. It's becoming their level. When poverty, cost of daily living of every Nigerian has gone extremely higher beyond what they are earning than their capacity and what they are getting. So, and the government is not doing anything. So that shows the government is not sensitive, is not capable of addressing the problem Nigeria is facing. So that was happening. The person conscious facing Nigeria goes right now become worsened more than what it was under Buhari when people remove subsidy of a product that the price of it has impact on other price of other things, and the cost of living went extremely high up, and he didn't do anything to it. The excess money he made, instead of him to spend the money on things that touch the life of Nigeria directly, he didn't do that. He said he was giving the money to governors. And governors now spend the money on things that touch the life of people. No. As a petroleum remover, there's a high cost of transportation fee. Cost of food stuff extremely went up. Food prices, food stuff went up extremely. Energy cost, because those who are Genesis, they pay more for product now. Genesis, so cost of energy went up. What about schools? Education institution, cost of running it. So tuition fee extremely high. Everything has gone up, extremely gone up. By this multiplier effect of price of personal product, which this man jack up. And the money you made from it, extra money you made from it, it did not spend it on life of Nigerians, on those issues that touch the life of Nigeria directly. They say I share the money to governors. You can see it's a total collapse and failure operation of this system. Also, the government has failed in implementing a good policy that will touch the life of Nigeria, that brings the life of Nigeria higher, they raise this higher. They raise standard of living in Nigeria. Rather than incur more, they make Nigeria incur high cost of living, extremely high cost of living. Every item of cost of living cost of it is extremely more higher. Price of everything has gone extremely higher. Everything has gone extremely higher than the income of the people.
But now, President, no signs that Tinubu can tackle severe hardship facing Nigerians. That's coming from Atiku. Let's start from there.
You know, good morning, viewers all over the world. It is quite unfortunate for those who are in Nigeria. You might be in diaspora, but your heart is in Nigeria because your people are in Nigeria here. And that's I must give kudos to many of you in diaspora who always turn up to this channel to watch us what is going on in Nigeria. It's so pathetic now that what is happening in Nigeria because we are passing through a lot. The solution to Nigeria to now is to divide Nigeria. Let everybody go on their own separate way. Where should we even start from now? Atiku is talking because he wants to become president of Nigeria. If you allow Atiku to have his way now, will Atiku do something different from what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing? They won't do anything. As I speak to you now, Fulani headmen have taken over Nigeria. Fulani headmen are taking over Nigeria. Nigeria government Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is now creating peace with Fulani that are buying hostile, turn people to fatherless, motherless. Why Nnamdi Kanu is still in the hand of the DSS? What is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho that Buhari wanted to eliminate when he was alive? Today, why is it that the Fulani leaders are not speaking with the shenanigans the Fulani men are doing in Nigeria? They say they are not Nigeria Fulani. Why is the Sultan of Sokoto, the rest of them are not talking to them to stop this killing if they do not have agenda in Nigeria? See, Nigeria has expired. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country. And this Nigeria, one Nigeria is consuming Nigeria, one Nigeria is destroying Nigeria. You know how many people that are dying for one Nigeria today? Do you know how many people are dying? That's why I say, Peter Obi, you should not be an obstacle. Stay aside. Don't allow the Fulani people to deceive you. You cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. Telling Nigerians that 4 years you will solve Nigeria problem. Nobody can solve Nigeria problem. If you bring Angel Gabriel from heaven, Angel Gabriel cannot solve Nigeria problem. Nigeria foundation is destroyed. Destroy this foundation by divide. Let everybody go on their own. After Lagos, Oyo State is producing highest revenue in Southwest. How much are they giving to Oyo State in return? You are carrying the revenue going to the north. The north that have used Boko Haram Fulani to destroy their region. Whatever we produce here in the south, you take it to the north. One Nigeria is not sustaining us. People are dying. People can no longer eat. People can no longer survive. Split this country, let everybody go. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have solution to Nigeria problem. Not Igbo Atiku, not Obi, nobody has solution to Nigeria problem. Nigeria is in disarray. Even the Nnamdi Kanu that call Nigeria a zoo, if it is now, Nnamdi Kanu will not call Nigeria a zoo. Zoo is far better than Nigeria now.
Zoo is far better than Nigeria.
Zoo is far better than Nigeria now. In zoo, when lions show up, every other animal they respect themselves. In Nigeria today, we have a president. Does it look like we have a president? A country where Fulani men are killing people in Kwara State. They are killing people in everywhere. And you say we have a country? Bola Ahmed Tinubu 1 week in Nigeria, 1 week outside Nigeria. You are now making peace with terrorist people that are killing people in the north. We are hearing that they are going Boko Haram. I am asking this question. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to be sincere, you came in, you know that they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, bring him to Nigeria. The best you're supposed to do is to scatter that case, let Nnamdi Kanu has his freedom. Tinubu have every right to say, I want to start the case of Nnamdi Kanu afresh. Why can't Bola Ahmed Tinubu have Tinubu boys, Buhari boys? When Buhari was in power, Saudi Arabia gave 6 names of people that are sponsoring Boko Haram to Buhari. Did Buhari mention their name before he died? Before they told us he died? If Buhari don't die, what of him boys? Why can't them name the name of people who is sponsoring Boko Haram to us so that we will end this Boko Haram once and for all? Because they are not Igbo. Because they are first-class citizens. That's why they pamper them. The worst part of it now that Nigeria is the only country where you allow foreigners who is terrorizing your people. You are protecting them. These Fulani headmen, they are coming from Sierra Leone. They are coming from Burkina Faso. They come and buy Nigerians. To come and buy Nigeria. I am saying it that Yoruba, Igbos are more Nigerian than Fulani. Fulani are coming from different African countries because they don't even have destination. Now inside forest they dey. Yoruba, Igbo are more Nigerian than Fulani. But here you are today. Fulani are now the ones that are turning Nigeria like this. And you say we have a country. No country for this country. Fulani have taken upon themselves that they own this country. And you say we should be happy. We cannot be happy. See, I've said the time without number. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whether 4 years or 8 years, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will come and go. Who is coming next? No any institution that is working in Nigeria. They've destroyed all the institutions. That's why the shenanigans they did in River State by suspending a whole governor, elected governor, bringing somebody from another place to come and pack money. You don't do you don't come out.
Now the man.
By the time Fulani man become president of Nigeria, it will cause chaos in Lagos State. Bring Fulani man to come and be governor of Lagos State. This is the kind of country we are running. For me, the country have expired. The country have expired. If you have Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Arab nation, we will do far better than we are now. One Nigeria is destroying Nigeria. One Nigeria is consuming Nigeria. End this marriage. The marriage is not working. It's not working. So, my brother, if you have another question, ask. But one Nigeria is not working. It's not sustainable.
Okay, now Igbos, that was the administrator of River State.